I don't take creatine all that much. And maybe you shouldn't either. Oh god, today's video is definitely gonna be controversial. It's a controversial opinion, but I'm just gonna go out and say it. Creatine, I don't think it's healthy. Well, let me be a bit more specific. I don't think the doses recommended by fitness gurus and doctors out there are just safe for human beings. Okay, let me start from where I actually got this idea and when I started to really delve into this. So the idea comes from something quite simple actually, because of one thing and one thing only. Creatine is naturally available, but in low amounts. We're talking super low amounts here. Why is that the case? I would just like to get that point out there. Why is it available naturally, but why is it available in such tiny amounts? And in my opinion, the creatine dosages that are being prescribed are outrageous. For example, a common approach is to take around 20 grams daily for 5 to 7 days and then lay off for a while and then do it again. 20 grams daily is a lot. These 5 to 7 days are called loading phases, and during the non-loading phases you take around 2 to 10 grams. Or if you want to get really fancy about it, multiply your body weight in kilograms by 0.3. That is again quite high. Another common approach is to take around 5 grams daily without any stops, just pretty much daily. Also, both of these little methods are without considering the amount of creatine that you get from food. Now, looking back at natural food sources, you will definitely find something fishy with this whole situation. Now, for example, chicken breasts per 100 grams gives around 0.4 grams of creatine, whereas salmon gets around 0.9 grams of creatine. Huh? I mean, I just want you to imagine 100 grams of chicken breast, pure chicken breast. Most human beings eat around maybe 200. That's about 1 gram of creatine, maybe less. And I mean, multiply that by 20 and that's a lot of chicken. I mean, if you want to go crazy, you can take milk, which has about 0.02 grams of creatine, if you want to really go crazy. Naturally, it just doesn't seem right. Now, personally, I like to take around 1.5 grams of creatine, and again, this is including the amount of creatine that I get from food naturally, so I generally take around maybe 0.25 or 0.5 grams of creatine separately through creatine monohydrate, and yeah, that's about it. I get around 1.5 grams of creatine per day, and I feel like that's a natural amount. I mean, think about it. Your ancestors were not taking 20 grams of creatine per day. They just weren't. I don't think it's safe to say that you can just go around and take 20 grams, and I don't think it makes sense to say 20 grams of creatine per day will not damage your kidney. I don't know. Now, again, a lot of people are going to say, hey Jack, there's a bunch of research articles that say this is completely safe, but I mean, I would like you to think about it. These research papers are being funded by companies that eventually do make creatine. Do you really want to look at those research papers that are that biased? I don't think so. Okay, just to make this clear, I'm not trying to change anyone's opinion. I'm not trying to change anyone's mind with this video. This is just my personal opinion. I'm going to link a bunch of videos in the description ranging from YouTubers such as Jeff Nipper, Jeff Cavalier, Jeremy Ethier, and a lot of other YouTubers. I'm going to link a bunch of these videos down in the description so you guys can check it out and form an opinion for yourself, so it's not being tainted by my opinion or by anyone else's opinion. I feel like everyone who takes a certain thing should be fully informed about it. That's it. These compounds are, although very researched, the opinions are quite biased. And also, Jeff Cavalier, as much as I feel like he's one of the most honest YouTubers out there when it comes to YouTube fitness, I will not trust him on supplements because, again, biased opinion, he has a whole line of supplements. So yeah, take it as you will. So yeah, that about wraps it up for this video. I take around 1.5 grams of creatine and I feel great, so yeah. I feel like it definitely has an effect on my body. But so if you feel like this video actually helped you, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification button, all the good stuff. And I guess I'll see you guys later. See ya.